Schaefer here, the Keto Pro. We're going to talk about the phases of ketosis, why you got results so fast, or why it's not working as fast as you think it should be working for you. I want to explain all that in phases so that you understand that it is working. You just may not understand why or how it's working for you at the moment. And so when you look at ketosis, you got to look at it as at least a 6-week phase. And why does that matter is there's an adaptation phase. Your body's ability to utilize ketones can take some time because unfortunately your past and your health history may not be super supportive to this, or maybe you're already super amazing and it's just some final little adjustments that you're going to notice. So let me break it down here. So the first 10 days of implementing ketones into your life, and this is drinking ketones right here. This is drinking them. If you're doing the diet, you got to wait at least 6 weeks, at least 6 weeks. But if you're drinking ketones, that first 10 days, what you're going to want to notice is you're going to want to notice and look for energy and focus. Energy and focus. That's the first thing that you're usually going to notice. Now, your body might be flushing. You might be dropping some extra water weight. You're starting to maybe metabolize a little body fat. So that second 10 to 20 days is when you're going to start to notice improvements in your sleep, improvements in your mood. And once again, your body might be making some adjustments physically. You might notice in your waistline starting to trim a little bit. You might not be, and I'll explain why in just a second. And then that last phase is that anti-aging fat loss phase. That 20 to 40 days is when you're going to start to noticing the skin clear up, your vitality come back. So you're going to see an in-height in energy, in-height in mental clarity, focus, and mood. And then you're going to start to notice this clear skin. You're going to start to notice the body composition start to shift. Why may you not see results as fast? Well, part of it is that your health history could play a big role here. One thing is that if you've not been healthy in a long time, your body has to get reconditioned in learning how to utilize ketones. It's almost like it has to turn yourself back on. And so be patient. My sister, she didn't really notice a huge difference for the first 8 weeks. She really didn't. Now, we noticed a difference in her, but if she would have quit before that 8 weeks was up, she went to drop the 100 pounds that she ended up dropping of fat. She went to notice her life completely shift and change. My wife, it took 6 weeks, and it was really about her mood. And I saw a difference, but she didn't notice that significant difference in her mood until about 6 weeks, and she stopped drinking it for 2 days. And next thing you know is boom, she realized her mood had improved so much. So myself, I noticed it in 1 hour. 1 hour. And we're all going to feel and see things differently. But what we do know is ketones are a primitive fuel. Your body will utilize them. It's working for you. We just have to be patient and also have to recognize where are you noticing benefits. Some people go, I want more energy. I want more energy. But maybe we just need to start using a non-caffeine at night to sleep better. And if you, after 5 or 6 nights of good sleep, you have all the energy you need. So these are just some little adjustments. The biggest one people will say is, I'm not losing weight fast enough. Well, keep in mind, this is not a weight loss product. It is a fat loss product. It helps turn on your metabolic switch. It helps make your body perform better, live better, have more vitality. And so keep this in mind that as your body performs better, lives better, gets healthier, craves less carbs and sugars, fat loss will just inevitably be the result. But a lot of people have been following low calorie eating plans, have been doing shakes with low calorie, with high carbohydrate or moderate carbohydrate. What happens is if you follow this, there's some research on The Biggest Loser. If you drop a bunch of weight in your past and you did it the wrong way without elevating your ketone levels, you messed up your metabolism, which means you've impacted your neuromuscular, your muscular system, and it's impacted your ability to maintain that high level metabolism so you're not burning as many calories. So when you start drinking ketones, you're gonna notice your metabolism is gonna start to pick back up, but it takes time. You're going to restore muscle health, muscle preservation. You're going to start to build muscle if you've lost a lot, especially if you're more athletic and more fitness-based. So be patient because your body is transforming from the inside out. So what I recommend is if fat loss is your ultimate goal is to use tape measures, use your clothing. And listen, if you really want to drop body fat, you got to start moving your carbohydrates down. You got to maintain a proper amount of protein, and you got to your calories have to be a little bit deficient of where your max calorie consumption should be. So meaning you got to eat less calories to some extent to help you metabolize that faster. So be patient. If I could go back in time as a former military guy, former athlete, I would just tell you, I wish I had this then from a performance aspect. My life would be way different today with all the surgeries I need. So be patient through the process, be patient through the journey. And I'm just telling you, this is the best shot you have to change your life forever. There isn't an alternative. You need elevated ketone levels if you want to elevate your long-term life, anti-aging, brain health, vitality, maximize and maintain a physique that you want to keep it going. There isn't another option. Look around. Look around. How many people do you know that have what you want? And then look at our community and look at how many people have changed their life, and continuously you're changing their life. Follow them, follow that process, and I promise you it'll change you forever in a way that you probably won't even realize until it's already happening. So y'all, if you have any questions, just reach out, let me know, I'll help you out. Cheers.